Okay, so today what I'm gonna do, I don't know if y'all saw the back pressure thing with Ermes and Levan. And what I was wanting to do is, I made a comment about, on one of those videos, about how the Ermes lift seemed to be easier because the angle was down, and that the Levan lift was harder because it was higher up on his hand and going straight back, and more against that wrist and riser. And people disagreed with me. And so what I want to do is just kind of take my own little experiment. Doesn't really mean anything in the world of science, because I'm a data set of one. But I'm just gonna try it here and see how it goes, and just basically how it feels. I really can't tell you. I can just tell you how it feels and where I'm stopping and the angles I feel stronger at. So I'm just gonna warm up and just kind of get in there. This isn't very much. This is like 35 pounds, so I'm just gonna warm up that. Oh, that old man arm. Oh man, I gotta get rid of this forearm ding. Alright. I'll do left just for good measure. I won't make you watch all this. I'm gonna warm up, and then when I get closer to the top of what I can do, I'll turn the camera back on. What I'm trying to do is not to move my elbow, and just kind of get that going like that. All right, okay. This is 100 pounds. You know, you walk around thinking you're strong or whatever, and you see what real strength looks like. People like Levan and Ermes and different people, and you're like, I've been super delusional all these years. So I don't know what 100's gonna look like, but be forgiving of me. Oh, and then what I'll do is I'll drop the angle a little bit, and we'll start kind of testing. All right, so that's 100. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this angle a little bit, put a few more pounds on, and see if I can tell a difference in how it feels. Okay, so this is, I don't know, like that much lower of an angle, and same 100 pounds. Just kind of see how it feels, and then we'll move up a little bit. Just kind of, if I can determine if that's easier or not. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think that may be just a little bit harder. I don't know yet. Let me check over here to the left. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna try it one more time. I think 100 pounds. I don't think that's as much as I can do, but it's close. And just see one more time at this angle, a little bit of rest here, and then I'm gonna bring it back up and just kind of give you guys a fair assessment of what's going on here. So I'm gonna try and get this. It doesn't feel like it's trying to open my hand as much. I think if it was even lower, which I can't do because I don't have the right plate loader, if it was even lower, it would be pulling through this part of my hand. So if I was up here, I don't know. It wouldn't, I don't know. It's hard to tell. He was kind of pronated too. I don't know if I could do that pronated. These guys are so strong. Okay, so back up here in that middle thing, and we're gonna try this 100 pounds one more time with a decent break here, and just see what I think. This is all speculation and opinion on how it feels to me, so I don't know the science behind it, but we'll see how it goes. Man, that's putting so much pressure right here. They're both pretty tough. Oh man. I think if I had to see where I would top end on both of these, I think the lower angle is going to stop working my wrist as much, especially a much lower angle. But it's not much. It's not much of a difference as far as how it feels to me. These beasts, there's no telling what they're feeling. They're high-powered wrists and whatnot. So that's just my old man opinion of this. I think the lower angle works more of a downward thing, so it's gonna hit your bicep a little more instead of your riser and your wrist strength. All I'm gonna say is I gotta get to the strap. Get to the strap. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. This is just on my wrist. I can do this all day long, but once it gets into my hand, oh, different story. All right, like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. I'll talk to you later. These guys are so strong.